Paige, you're burning in something serious for you.
Don't worry, it happens.
Apparently won the genetic lottery and can't catch the green poison like 95% of the rest of humanity. Oh no, you had it good. You got to sit around eating bonbons, watching people you loved wither and die and get wrapped.
Hey, catch you another time.
Please. Self-defense class is organized by Captain Benitez.
Hey, looking to buy?
What can I do for you?
Stay frosty out there.
Medical supply storage will be dealt with harshly. Guards have been instructed to shoot to kill if needed. Thank you for your cooperation.
发电铲。只有打门口那只怪物，然后就重开了啊。哦，他们不是还有分享那个2分钟可以把经验值累积满的那个方式啊。啊，要不然一个人我也不知道要打哪里。哈德森难民营啊，那人不够了，因为我现在把全部角色转成全部建立了啊。火焰机枪也是另外一个套装了。对啊。
你是要刷武器
哦。我就随便乱开啊，然后刚刚就开到一个有名字的枪套啊。
哪一个啊？有名字？
就他那个枪套有特别名字。
你没有要打，我就去收录了。我最近只有一个人的时候，我就去收录了。
很强吗？
就算路人团，我是觉得都不会卡，打蛮顺的。你要打吗？
你去打，我不知道我哥有没有回来。
哦，他出去了。
对啊。他刷成全部电力的，没有一个天赋我都开得了的。
反正就是这样
啊？
你又没顾到其他抓，而且你只有很特别的天赋，它要求的火力跟体力。
看吧，他们说玩纯电的要把那个武器装的等级降低啊，他说要降到229，这样就是1.4版的那一些武器，那1.5的纯电工还可以使用，就是他们要求没有那么高。而且他想到要把，他们是说要把仓库跟你身上的那些装备全部都分到那个分身上面去了。还要咱们一个一个慢慢的拿过去，好累哦。那些等级低的。
I want to stress to you the vital importance of safeguarding any civilians you may come across. The map says some of those people must have survived the dollar flu. That means they've got antibodies to it that I need to have a hope and health crisis. And the ones who are just sick, having a broader genetic diversity of viruses tracks the virus's rate of mutation, which is a long way to say, keep those people alive until I get what I need from them. Got that? Great.
我也不知道可以买到哪一些。好像回来了。
好妖。
还超大声的。
啊？
我哥好像回来，因为我听到楼下有人还很大声。
Echo available for playback nearby. Warning. An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
You need to hear this. Faye tells me the cleaners are holding the entire Tent City prison. That's what it looks like, and it fits the cleaner MO. If you wanted to eradicate every last vestige of detectable virus, where would you go? Wherever the biggest concentrations are. Refugee camps, shantytowns. Jesus, you don't think they... Draconian solution, but highly effective. Sure, if you're a genocidal maniac. You ever wonder if we even deserve to survive this thing? Every day, Doctor. Every day. Good luck, Agent.
不是上礼拜才放完假而已嘛。其实还可以再放嘛。
我没有。
所以你上一次放的是的假
啊？
按礼拜放就是礼拜一放的假，放到星期四嘛。
我放假。
你之前下来的假期把它换掉。
New agent has joined your team.
积很多天好不好？一次打开
不好吧？放完会有钱拿吗？那我说，如果那些假在1年之内没有放完，会换成？
哇！
对啊。像公司的特休那样子啊，特休没有放完，年底之后结算，他会把它换成1天的钱。
干，就算部队真的有这个想法。
Warning: contamination levels increasing.
Hear that, Agent? You're walking into the teeth of it.
公司也是会逼你放，但是那些人放了之后，你工作积越多，所以
all alive. But I need those virus samples, and I really need viable antibody samples from survivors. So keep them extra alive.
就是老板
You know what
把
I'm
你的
saying.
工作
I'm going back to work now.
还给别人做，然后叫你去放掉。
让死亡。在以后的
太小哦。
因为他最后花到的钱是一点到不了，就跟他义务役退伍前，如果累积加1天假期，然后那3天算是2个东西。
这个我知道啊，那时候我那床上有一个学长要退伍，然后那时候又刚好在海上在执行任务，然后他有跟上去，然后刚好任务期间的时候就稍微靠近岸边，就是稍微靠近港口，把它放下去，啊，别台小船的把它载走。
用小船盖着。
就他那个军舰进来的时候都有那个接驳的那种小船嘛，会把你拉进来，然后就那一艘船把它带走。好笑，你看人家队伍这样子走。因为他再不走，他好像会累积4天哦，累积4天好像可以3天。
Confirmed. It's napalm be all right. With that much capacity, they must be planning to burn out the whole damn yard. And when they do, they're gonna kill every last one. We need that tank moved somewhere safe.
好，走啊，在长尾巴。 啊，伊一老好看着伊，怎么并不叫你无看到伊啊？
Okay, Agent. As soon as you lock the situation down, I've got a joint Sarah JTF ready to move in. We'll take samples from as many refugees as they can find.
Medical personnel?
A couple of EMTs in the mix, Doctor? Yes.
A couple? As in only two?
The rest are first aid certified. They know how to tap a vein. Get going, Age.
Without contaminating the samples, I assume.
他如果可以跟摆那个狙击
Or
镜的那
infecting
个
themselves.
中心点的话，那这样子就好。
I'll take your word for it.
哦，
Thank you, Doctor.
把里面的刻度改掉，改明显一点。路有点空。 2个人都用的话，不就安全水已经是2级。
Warning. An agent on your team is down. Requires assistance. Warning. Agent is down. Requires assistance.
Ah. 太烂了。
我一直还没到灭团。
他们的玩电工吗？可以下去就上去可以。只是让机枪打去打的话，你会觉得好无聊，想睡觉。太无聊就去弄一把机枪去打敌。
莫名其妙过了。有人就把 boss 掉。
Agent, if you can find the crane controls, drop that tank someplace safe. That should do it, Agent. Solid work.
Yes, good work. Now, sample team, listen up. Like I was saying, I'm gonna need those blood samples labeled and organized so we can track corroborating factors. Let's move this discussion to a different channel so we don't bore the agent.
Hopefully.
Alert, an agent has left your team.
How is my new favorite? I'm sure I'll see you again. Hey, gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah. N700上诉。
Come take a look. So, what looks good to you? Another satisfied customer.
You're back with Uncle Rick and Wouldn't You Know It podcast and pirate radio. Now everybody knows about the JTF, right? The Joint Task Force.
I got something you need to shut down.
And the firefighters, EMTs, National Guard, reservists, doing what they can to keep some semblance of civic order. Keeping things from totally falling.
I'm sure I'll have something for you
Your
soon.
attention,
Not
please.
yet.
A group of carolers will convene at 1500 hours in the main hall. All are welcome to attend.
What? They ain't the only ones out there. You ever hear of a little thing called National Security Presence Directive 51? No? You wouldn't. Not the sort of thing they put on the front page of the Post. No, Directive 51 is more your basic secret government takeover plan type deal to provide what the spooks refer to as continuity of government. Doesn't sound so scary, does it? Until you find out how it works, which is they got clandestine government agents embedded among us. And when Directive 51 goes out,
Hey, a happy customer is the best customer.
goddamn country, NSA type dudes look and sound like you and me until their on switch gets flipped. And then what? They start rounding people up, putting them in camps, executing us? I
Agent,
don't know, but
let's
the
talk.
thing is,
Got something new?
parent. The details. Plausible deniability, folks. Plausible fucking deniability. Home of the free? My ass.
Best gear for the streets, right here.
就是洗的破坏之王。
破坏之王不好洗。
机枪那个 NG5我想要洗成破坏之王。
这样不好洗，我之前在那边洗超久了，洗到那个凤凰币都已经超过200了，懒得洗我就反着不想。
我现在第一次200，我拿去洗了，因为我这把 NG5是残暴打击跟凶残恶暴，所以我想要再把一个洗成破坏之王，就应该打人就更好用。
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
好，破坏之王不太好洗。
刷好几次都没有。
You are listening to Rick Falassi, and wouldn't you know it, the tri-state area's favorite pirate radio podcast. Probably its only pirate radio.
那每日打完这个不知道干嘛。
Who get sent into Manhattan to protect the rich folk stuff and found themselves trapped here with the rest of us. So, did they pitch in and play nice? Hell no.
责任说每日没有目的就有点不太想玩。
哦。
Follow me to the exit. I know what you're going through. You might not like what I'm saying, but you know exactly what to do. Follow me to the exit. I what you're going through. You might not like what I'm saying, but you know exactly what to do. We don't need to be complacent. I'm not the man who's gonna leave you. I just wanna take you places, 'cause I'll be there every step, every way for you. Every step, every day for you. I'll be there every step, every way for you. Every breath that you take and do. Oh, now you know. Love is a familiar feeling. And when I get to sharing it with you, I don't wanna drive you crazy. That's just something people like to do. Well, I'm not like those others, baby. 'Cause I see you, baby. I see you. I just wanna take you places, 'cause I'll be there every step, every way for you. Way for you, way for you. Every step, every day for you. Way for you, way for you. I'll be there every step, every way for you. Way for you, way for you. Every breath that you take and do. Every breath you take and do. Oh, now you know. I'm drawing lines on your skin with my fingertips, tracing shapes of my feelings once again. With my hands up and down your spine, in and out now. I just wanna settle down and build you up. Can I build you up? From my lips to your ears, from my lips to your ears. My message for you, for you. Left with the concierge, left with the concierge. And it says I'll be back, and it stays, my love for you, my love for you. And it asks if you.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Last game for Milwaukee, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And you take a look back at the Spurs, not just last season, but what they've been able to do for decades now. Shaq, are we witnessing one of the best stretches of any sports franchise?
Yes, I've been beaten by this team. I've beat this team. To have sustained success like the Spurs, it's rare, Ernie. I don't care what sport you're talking about. It started with one of my favorite players, the Admiral, and the young Tim Duncan. And now they're set up for the future. Sugar K. Leonard is the man in San Antonio.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll look back in
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And it's been home cooking for the Spurs in the midst of a homestand here in San Antonio. They had a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
And really no surprise here, guys, at all to find them among the elite teams in their conference. And moreover, I'd say this is a team with a legitimate chance to win it all.
Well, they certainly see themselves as championship contenders and have since the opening tip-off of the season.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, the development of Kawhi Leonard and the addition of LaMarcus Aldridge have energized the vets on this team and extended the Spurs window. Tony Parker said, it definitely helps that Kawhi and LaMarcus are here and playing great. It makes me want to be here to help all the young guys. It's such a great family and such a great atmosphere that it makes you want to stay. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. The players who are part of that organization seem to want to stay in San Antonio. And with this much of the season in the books, you get the sense teams, Brent, are starting to view areas they need to address.
Yeah, this is always interesting, Kevin. If it's before the trade deadline, you may start looking around the league for players that might come in and get you poised for a playoff run by making a shift in your personnel.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Parker and Monroe together inside. Young is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Prez in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Young. Here's Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Here's Parker. Pass to Leonard. Stolen by Monroe. Shot on the wing. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
Yeah, and Young has a beautiful touch from the mid-range, really sticking it to the D from there.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Prez. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, offensively, they got all the momentum behind them, got the D on the ropes, and they just kept throwing haymakers.
Here's Parker. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Parker with it. Now guarded by Middleton. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Middleton. The pass to Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's 7 points for Parker.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Exactly. They get out quickly, executed to perfection.
Now here's Leonard. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Charlotte. Green, the screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. On the wing, Green. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what Green brings to the offense, the unwavering confidence to rise up and hit threes.
Monroe, the pass to Prez. The Bucks working the ball around. Young's shot is off. Parker outside. Kicks it to Gasol. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, the guy just flat out competes, incredibly aggressive on the offensive glass and the stick back.
The dish now to Parker. Young, right side. Again, Young missing. Spurs trail by 4. Leonard on the wing. Shoots from 14. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And there just aren't many guys that have a more devastating mid-range game. Leonard has fine-tuned that shot to where it's almost automatic.
Now here's Prez. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Dishes it to Parker. And Monroe kicks to Middleton. Young with no one around. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
Yeah, and that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Parker dishes to Leonard. And he makes that one. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
Prez passes to Monroe. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Beautiful entry feed right where his teammate could do something with it.
Parker outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Beyond the arc. And that one is off. Great D that time from Middleton. And Young kicks to Prez. Back to Young. Monroe against Gasol. Here's Young. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Young's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside Leonard. Down low. Here's Aldridge. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
There's that 7'5" wingspan coming into play. Aldridge easily making that look inside.
And certainly LaMarcus Aldridge has the capability to be a go-to scorer, but Brett, he takes a lot of mid-range contested jump shots. Those aren't historically really Spurs types of shots.
Well, it's been interesting, Kevin, because LaMarcus Aldridge is so good at the mid-range that it's made Popovich rethink some of his offensive calibration, and they've searched him out in the spots where he's best. I think his comfort level continues to rise inside of this offense, and he'll get more and more efficient.
Now, here's Parker. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Young with the ball. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bucks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first free throw is good. Lee's checked in for Pau Gasol. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was not a perimeter shooter, but he's developed into one of the league's finest. No longer a spot-up threat, though. He can create some offense on the block, able to handle the ball and bully smaller players with that massive frame at 230, just moving defenders around.
Now Prez, following the three-point attempt by Tony Parker. Prez kicks to Young. Monroe outside. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Prez dishes to Middleton. Second shot opportunity. The offensive rebound. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 7.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
No question. You have one team firing on all.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
He hardly ever turns the ball over.
Well, have you seen his hands, Kevin? How would you get the ball away from those things? You just don't. Find players who can score in isolation, space the floor, and protect the ball as well as he does.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for the Spurs. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
So difficult to defend Aldridge inside. He can go around you or shoot over you, pretty much whatever he wants to do.
Here's Young, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Monroe's shot is good.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Ginobili. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Chris Middleton. Lee passes to Aldridge. To the paint. No good from Lee.
I'm surprised he didn't try to knife through the open lane there. He has to be more aggressive next time in attacking the defense.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova, nailed from three-point land. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And such a good feel for the game. Kawhi knows exactly what this offense is trying to accomplish and acts as a willing facilitator.
Monroe's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Aldridge with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. Here's Aldridge. The 17-footer goes down. Aldridge has got 6.
That's where Aldridge burns defenses repeatedly. His mid-range game is so advanced and so polished, evidenced by that shot there.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Mills dishes to Lee. Back to Mills. Aldridge wide open, he fires. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 8.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Monroe against Lee. Releases from 15. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the stability of the San Antonio roster had always been one of their strengths, but with the departure of some of their veteran stalwarts, this Spurs team has a new look.
It's been really interesting how they've restructured what it is the franchise's foundation is going to be as they move forward. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge becoming the pillars of what the next 5 or 6 years of San Antonio Spurs basketball will be.
Ginobili can't hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
To the paint, and a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Back to Mills. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. Leonard kicks to Lee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, Brent, we all know that you come from a huge basketball family. Your dad, Rick, leading the way. Here's Young. Parker and Green, the tried and tested backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anderson. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Sick athleticism. Prez soaring towards the rim with the sweet flush.
And Anderson kicks to Parker. Fires from 14. No good from Gasol.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 25 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, that's got to be a consideration. He was extremely worn down because of that load that he carried. But he's elite. I don't expect that from him. We'll see what he's got tonight.
Leaps for it, just 4 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here is Parker. We saw him with 10 points last game. Clock at 2. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Parker outside. Anderson the screen. Gasol dishes to Green. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got 5 points so far.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Here's Parker. He has 7. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 13. Inside, Plumlee with the steal. Middleton outside. Passes it to Prez. Back to Middleton. And Young kicks to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And that is what he does best. Uses his height advantage to dunk over people. It's that simple.
Feeds to Leonard. Fader on the way. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's now 6 points for Leonard. Parker outside. The shot's good from Plumlee. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Anderson kicks to Gasol. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young passes to Middleton. Now the feed to Plumlee. It's stolen by Green. And it's Parker in the corner. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
What a feel for the game. Prez shredding the defense with his ability to find the open man.
San Antonio calls timeout. They defeated...
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Yeah, their offense definitely carried them in that one. They passed it well, they shot it well, everything was working, and the points just kept on coming.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Anderson. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Pass to Aldridge. From 13, Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young inside. He's against Parker, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Bucks, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Spurs trail by 15. He kicks to Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Middleton outside. Pass to Young. They set the screen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, a good first quarter, good second. This could be a big night.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Parker outside. The pass to Gasol. Kicks to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And you ask Greg Popovich's coach, he says he's never coached a player who improved as rapidly as Kawhi Leonard.
And that's saying a lot. Remember, Tim Duncan won the Finals MVP in his second season playing alongside David Robinson. But by all accounts, Kawhi is just a tireless worker. You know, while he was at San Diego State, Kevin, he brought 2 lamps from home to the gymnasium because they wouldn't turn on the lights early enough for him to get his workouts in. Now, that's what I call a gym rat.
Here's Young after Pau Gasol's bucket. Expanding his range. Shots good from Young. Young's got 10.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
Spurs trail by 18. To the inside, Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
And even though he's been incredible from the field so far, his team still hasn't been able to get the edge in this one.
Now here's Prez. He's got 8. The kick out to Young. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Let's go. Parker's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Parker against Young. Plumlee with a screen on Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Parker. Here's Plumlee. No good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Leonard dishes to Green. Parker against Aldridge. And here's Leonard from 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Prez. He's covered by Leonard. Now the dish to Prez. Passes it to Plumlee. Yep, that one goes in there.
A nice pass in close quarters. Sometimes those.
And so that's the end of the first.
Every city, then we headed to that back cave. What do we do? Bulldog.
Nice work, but we can still improve. Take a seat. Listen, guys, we've got.
The second half just about to get going here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
Well, none of the defenders can stay with him in one-on-one situations. Even the team defense breaks down if he's in attack mode.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Parker and Monroe together inside. Chris Middleton is out there with Young. And it's Prez in at the small forward.
Yeah, and right now you can see that Young is feeling it. They keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps knocking them down.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A three-pointer is right on target. And you can see it in Prez's eyes. There is no way he's missing that 3.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in if you let him.
Parker's shot is off.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is that?
Oh, grab it out of half.
And Prez is all hustle, throwing himself on the offensive glass and then coming away with an important second chance opportunity.
Now here's Parker. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shot to stop the run. Rejected by Monroe.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Young kicks to Parker. Leonard with the steal. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge has overcome a lot. As a child, his home life was not easy, and he was born with a heart condition. In fact, shortly after he was born, his heart stopped, and he had to be resuscitated. But Kevin, he said, I wouldn't take back any pain that I've endured on or off the court because it's made me who I am. And Kevin, that's a story all of us can be inspired by.
Thank you, D.A. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And we're seeing less post play now than we have in the past, but big men, Brent, who know when and where to cut to the rim, are still finding plenty of opportunities to score.
Well, I think about a guy like Ed Davis in Portland, who's a great slasher.
Good example.
Long arms, in the right spot at the right time, and cleaning up misses from perimeter players who are coming in and trying attempts around the basket. The idea, Kevin, is simply this. If you play with a guy with a back to the basket and he's not drawing double teams, what he's doing for you is getting in the way. And so coaches have moved off the post-up game in the league.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
One thing that Greg is often underappreciated about Pau Gasol is just how aware he is out on the floor, not only on the defensive end, how he'll help out, but also his vision as a passer on the offensive side.
Really, Kevin, one of the best passing bigs to ever play the game, and it's a part of why he's been the crux of so many offenses. Very good at identifying and exploiting a mismatch for himself or others. Never forces things on offense and always takes what the team's given. And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And knowing that's the kind of D the opposition has been playing, he's going straight for...
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate.
Question: when it's all said and done, he'll be in the Hall of Fame and in the pantheon of legendary coaches.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Parker passes to Gasol, stolen by Monroe, and Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Young in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 16 points for Justice Young. And you think about Popovich retiring, he said he didn't think he'd finish out the entirety of his 5-year contract, which runs through 2019.
Yeah, we'll find out. I know Pop has always told the story that when Tim Duncan finishes his playing career, that Pop would finish his as well, because he doesn't want to suffer the consequences of not coaching Tim Duncan. But the Spurs have done a great job of restocking their team with LaMarcus Aldridge and the evolution of Kawhi Leonard. And maybe the old fellow will stick around a little bit more.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by San Antonio. Clock at 6. Middleton for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Parker against Young. Parker outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, so solid converting at the rim, the defense can't give him that look.
Bucks leading by 17. Young dishes to Prez. The Bucks working the ball around. And Middleton kicks to Parker. Prez passes to Young. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Young's got 18 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside Leonard. Dishes to Aldridge. Takes it from 10, and it's Leonard missing. Milwaukee has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Monroe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Yeah, I wonder if they went into the laboratory during halftime. Their poise, their execution, it's been fantastic.
Now, here's Parker. 5 points in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Leonard again missing.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon, because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
It's as if he had too good a look. Is that possible? And now he's kicking himself.
Here's Aldridge. And that one comes up a bit short. Bucks leading by 21. And Young kicks to Middleton. Back to Young. Screen by Monroe. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Monroe. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And a big height advantage right there.
And sometimes it's not just the height, it's the flow in the shooting motion. Extremely effective from the mid-range.
Start it. Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us.
13th season, only about 6 or 7 coaches have remained with the same team. It's a tough job.
It's a very difficult business, Kevin, and I think a lot of the younger ownership groups, and we've had a lot of ownership changeover as well,
You sure have.
are not willing to be as patient with the coaching staffs that they put in place, and that doesn't allow guys to develop in the same system over and over. I always think about DeMarcus Cousins in the first few years in Sacramento, seeing 5 or 6 different coaches for him and having to learn a new way to play each time a coach comes in and moving him around the system. It's very hard to find consistency, not only with a team, but with an individual player because of so much changeover.
You sometimes see more patience in other sports. That doesn't seem to be the case in the NBA.
And I think one of the reasons why in the NBA, Kevin, is you know this, 2 or 3 guys can make the difference between a team that's not competitive and then all of a sudden flip the switch to becoming a playoff caliber team. So it has to do with the personnel. In the NBA, players can make all the difference.
Good point. Middleton for 3 trains the three-pointer. Middleton's got 8 points.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Man, I would have loved to have been a fly in the wall while the coach was talking to the team at halftime. They've been unconscious from deep.
Now here's Anderson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Parker. And the rejection by Monroe.
Yeah, so far he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Green. He has 7. Trying to get back on track. It's deflected.
You gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
He dishes it to Middleton. Feeds it to Monroe. No good that time. Nice D from Aldridge. And San Antonio shooting 43% from the field. Shots good by Green.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Now here's Prez. D right on him. And here's Young from the arc. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Parker. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Outside, Green. There's the feed to Anderson. Pass to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Green dishes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Prez. To the inside, and stolen by Aldridge. Parker against Young. Aldridge a screen. Parker passes to Green. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Monroe. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And this is where Leonard has become so difficult to defend. He can beat you with a variety of moves inside, including the one we just saw.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Young. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half. Young against Parker. He kicks it to Leonard. To the paint, here's Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, nicely done. Finding good opportunities inside. Priority 1.
Young outside. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Puts it up from 15. Prez passes to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Young. Monroe down low. Aldridge is covering. Monroe's shot is good.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him. They got to feed him.
And San Antonio has possession. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Here's Young after the basket by San Antonio. Middleton outside, and it's Prez top of the key. Clock at 6. And here's Young from the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
Yeah, he's in a rhythm in the best way. You have to stay up in his chest, or he's just going to ruin you from deep.
And here is Parker. 5 points in the game. Here's Aldridge. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee on top. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ginobili kicks to Leonard, and the call will be against Prez.
I'm Prez.
That is his first foul of the game. Well, it's something that we know goes on during play, but is rarely talked about. Brent, did you ever trash talk during a game or get trash talk too?
I heard many things. I pretended not to hear them, Kevin. And the only time that
I can see you start to laugh, though, when you heard stuff.
I did. I found more enjoyment out of it, even though it was something very personal. I still found enjoyment. And the only time that I would talk trash were the times that I got to play against my brother John, because I knew he couldn't handle it.
Yeah, and you knew his soft spots.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Brothers always do.
He has plenty.
That one goes in.
And I love the shot selection by Prez. Playing well within the offense there and burying a lot of buckets in the process.
Mills with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Ginobili kicks to Gasol. Rebounded by the Bucks. Prez has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Pass to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili can't hit. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And that one's good. Parker. The Spurs shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. There's a good screen. Now here's Mills, defended by Young. Ginobili outside. There's the pass to Gasol. 6 to shoot. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. Young for 3. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Kicks to Ginobili. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Well, coaches always tell you, if you take a chance, you better get it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bertson has checked in. Passes it to Ginobili. Looking to end the run from 12 feet out. Count it.
Undeterred with a hand in his face, Ginobili's been taking advantage of that kind of defense for a long time.
Here's Carter Williams. Prez with the screen for Carter Williams. To the paint. Here's Prez. And finished off by Prez.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Well, why not? These guys are so completely locked in and in rhythm. Hard to remember the last time they missed.
Gasol a screen. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Inside, the dish to Mills. Gasol a screen on Parker. Mills can't hit.
Not quite sure why he felt the need to rush that one. He had all the time in the world and just threw it up before he was ready to go.
Young against Ginobili. They set the pick. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 29 points for Justice Young. Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Gasol dishes to Ginobili. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. An explosive finish there from Young.
And he might not do it too often, but Young can get some good lift if he has a path to the rim.
Young with the steal. And pushing it up, Milwaukee. The Bucks again in transition. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Sounds good. Yeah, just remarkable focus by Young to nail the shot. The D's starting to rough him up a little bit, but in the end, it doesn't matter.
The Spurs making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Plumlee comes in for John Henson. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Parker. Dishes it to Dedmon. Brennan, know you like the NBA D-League growing to over 20 teams this season. Every team now will have their own D-League affiliate. It makes so much sense on so many levels.
I think it's awesome that we're going to eventually get to 30 teams in the D-League so that every coach has the opportunity to develop his players. You're going to have an assistant coaching staff and a head coaching staff at the D-League that's using the same exact language that you're going to hear if you move up and get 10 days with the big ball club or eventually sign a contract for the rest of the season. That fluctuation for players and for the franchises is going to be very, very beneficial.
The quality of the player coming up through the D-League now has never been better either.
No, he's had some great success stories with D-League players coming up and playing some important roles throughout the course of the regular season. But these affiliations, Kevin, directly with the big ball club are going to pay some huge dividends.
Looking to end the drought. Jump shot is good that time. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Carter Williams and another basket for Milwaukee.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And the foul called on Justice Young. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Young.
Look, tonight as a player, he was exactly the kind of guy you want to suit up with. A total team-first attitude. Kept the offense flowing, some great passes, some great assists, and even more high fives. Great job tonight.
Plumlee, and the shot goes down.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And that's the thing. When you go on the road, two things can happen. Either the environment can affect you, or you can affect the environment. They chose the latter.
Now Young. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, you guys ran away with this one. How important was it to get a win like this?
It was huge, man. You always like to have all the hard work and sweat you put in validated with a big win like this, right? So it lets us know we're on the right track, basically. We just need to keep this good feeling going out next time.
All right, man. Thanks for your time. Appreciate you.
All right, now.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
Man, Prez, you were all over those boards tonight.
Hey, whatever it takes, right?
Exactly.
Juice.
You was killing it, too, boy. Killing it. Yeah.